New legal aid defense counsel systems are now established. Hearty success and will give better results for us. Thank you.
Now I request the Lordships Honorable Justice Rudraj Beranji, Chief Justice, High Court for the State of Telangana and Acnchannel, Telangana State Legal Services.
Executive Chairman of Telangana State Legal Services Authority, the High Court for the State of Telangana, Registrar General and Registrars of this High Court, Member Secretary, Telangana State Legal Services Authority, High Court Legal Aid Committee, Principal District Judges of all the districts, Judicial Officers, Defense legal system. Today we are launching in 17 districts to complete the entire state of Telangana. This only goes to show that we are on the right track. Friends, legal aid or legal services, when we speak about these expressions, these are all facets of access to justice. And access to justice is, in my view, one of the fundamental features of our Constitution and our justice delivery system. Providing legal aid to an indigent accused is a mandate of the Constitution. It's a mandate under the Legal Services Authorities Act, and therefore the scheme has been framed. All this while, providing legal aid or legal services was virtually on an ad hoc basis. Case-wise basis, in the High Court, the Legal Aid Committee would appoint a lawyer who would assist the court, likewise with the districts. Now this system seeks to structurize, we will have a structured place so that right from pre-arrest stage, an accused can have the legal aid to him. Well, this concept of legal aid or legal services or access to justice, it has evolved over the years. It was not so during the early years of our Constitution. If we look back into our constitutional history, in 1951 there was a case from the Punjab in the Supreme Court, Tara Singh versus State of Punjab, where the old CRPC, in the context of section 340 of the old CRPC, that right of an accused person to a lawyer is a privilege given to him, and that it was his duty to ask for a lawyer. If he wanted to engage one or to get his relations, engage one for him. That was in 1951. Supreme Court said that it was our privilege to seek the services of a lawyer. It's a case of 1978. Of course, in between, a lot of constitutional developments have taken place. In this case, Supreme Court held that right to free legal aid is a guaranteed fundamental right under Article 21. So the wheel has done a full circle in 27 years from a privilege. Now it has been declared as a right guaranteed, will be vitiated and the conviction will be set aside. So by expensive interpretation, Supreme Court has held that the right of an indigent accused to legal aid arises from the moment he is produced before a magistrate. There can be no fair trial without legal representation, and therefore the concept of legal aid. There are a lot of judgments in between we did not go into, from Prem Shankar to Sheila Bhase case, then series of Sunil Batra cases. Now the law has evolved that whether one is an accused at the stage of investigation or in an under trial prisoner at the stage of trial, or a prisoner post-conviction, he is entitled to be treated with dignity, befitting a human being, and that legal detention does not mean that a prisoner is denuded of all his rights or can be ill-treated or tortured in detention just because one is a prisoner. It does not mean ipso facto that all his fundamental rights will desert him. The impact of these judgments were so profound that Parliament enacted the Legal Services Act 1987 providing a statutory framework for legal aid. Preamble to the Act says that it has been enacted to constitute legal service institutions to provide free and competent legal services to the weaker sections of the society to ensure that opportunities for securing justice are not denied to any citizen by reason of economic or other disabilities. Of the magistrate to make the accused aware of his right to be defended by legal practice. It was implemented as a pilot project in about 22 states. Who was the former executive chairman of NALSA. Under his leadership, this movement got a tremendous spirit, and now the Legal Aid Defense Council system is well on track.
కట్ పెట్టలే రావట్లేదు. Some.
ఉచిత న్యాయం అనేది సరైన రీతిలో లిటిగెంట్స్కి అందించాలనేసి లీగల్ ఎయిడ్ డిఫెన్స్ కౌన్సిల్ సిస్టమ్ అనేది ఇంట్రడ్యూస్ చేశారండి. ఈరోజు జగిత్యాల జిల్లాలో ఈ లీగల్ ఎయిడ్ డిఫెన్స్ కౌన్సిల్ సిస్టమ్ అనేది ఓపెన్ చేయడం జరిగింది. ఇక్కడ చీఫ్ లీగల్ ఎయిడ్ డిఫెన్స్ కౌన్సిల్ అనేవారు ప్రథమంగా ఉంటారు. అలాగే డిప్యూటీ లీగల్ ఎయిడ్ డిఫెన్స్ కౌన్సిల్ అనేవారు ఉంటారు. అలాగే అసిస్టెంట్ లీగల్ ఎయిడ్ డిఫెన్స్ కౌన్సిల్ అనేవారు ఉంటారు. సో లాయర్ని పెట్టుకొని వాళ్ళ కేసు వాదించుకోలేని లిటిగెంట్స్ ఎవరైనా ఉంటే వాళ్ళకి ఉచితంగా 24/7 సర్వీసెస్ అందించడానికి ఈ సిస్టమ్ని ఇంట్రడ్యూస్ చేయడం జరిగిందండి. సో దీనివల్ల ఫుల్ ఫ్లెడ్జ్డ్గా ఉచిత న్యాయాన్ని లిటిగెంట్స్గా అందించే ప్రయత్నం ఇది. సో అలా ఉచిత న్యాయాన్ని పొందగలిగే వారంతా కూడా ఈ అవకాశాన్ని సద్వినియోగం చేసుకొని సరైన రీతిలో న్యాయాన్ని పొందాలని చెప్పి ఆశిస్తున్నాను. థ్యాంక్ యూ.